Hi people, little unusual camera angle here today because I'm trying to get the camera to where you can see what I'm doing. Now, the last video I realized that basically I was blocking out everything I was doing. You couldn't see anything but my back when I was working. So we're trying a different camera angle. And it's a little uncomfortable right here, but I think you can see better. So what you see here is you see this curve that I'm working on. And if you see the straight track is all together down through here, and it comes around, and here is the gap. And I think you can see that. You can see that. Yeah, good. So here's the gap. And so what I need to do is I have the two pieces of track that I'm going to try to bring together, laying on top of another piece of track. And my plan is to make a mark where I need to cut. And so if this marker marks, and it does, so I should be able, because it's going to work out okay, so I should be able to draw a line there and draw a line there, and that gives me the length of the track that I need to make this fit. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over to the bench and I'm going to measure this, and I'm going to transfer this from here. You know, actually, I can do that here, can't I? If I just put that under there instead of cutting in the middle, if I put it under here, yeah, that works. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me just make this track attached there, and then we put this track on top of it, making sure that the rails all line up, which I think they do, and we make marks. And that should give us the length of track that we need to fill this gap. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go cut this, and I'm going to transfer this line, this length from this piece of track. So it's not those lines, it's that distance. So what my plan is now is I'm going to cut out from here to basically here, but I don't want to just cut it like this, because I want the joiners to work. So what I need to do is I need to cut out the middle, basically. So what I need to do is I need to transfer this distance here a little bit more. Well, people, I wasn't completely successful, but I do have a section. Let's try it and see how this works. Now you see what happened was when I was trying to separate the and basically I cut the track and I was trying to separate it so that I could just move the two ends together. like this, and this rail snapped off. Yep, I broke a piece of the rail, and so it just wouldn't work then. So I thought, okay, well, instead of having the two sections together like that, then I'll try to make this piece fit in here, and I need to make it just a little bit shorter. This is, you see where my line is. I didn't cut down to that line, so I wanted to leave myself a little wiggle room to make sure that it fit well. And so now you see, if I go to that line, I think it'll be a good fit. And what I'll do is I'll just solder these together. So basically, this piece of track here will become that much longer with the rails soldered. That's the plan. Well, we'll see if it works. Okay, there we have it. A little gap right here in the trackage, but I think that'll work. There's I might have a little. There might be a little bit of an issue right there. A little bump, I feel. Might have to do a little filing on that joint right there. That doesn't feel real smooth. That one either. But for the most part, I think that's going to work. I have not soldered this. I wanted to make sure it fit first, but that looks like it's going to work. So now, if you can see, I think you got a pretty good view here. You see, this is going to work now, because now that trackage going up the side over there lines up. Made this little filled this little gap here, and I don't know, maybe I can just cut a little piece of this and put it in there and make it look better. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just worry about that when I get around to doing the ballasting of the tracks. I don't know. But, you know, that's pretty much where we are today. That's what we've accomplished. We got this trackage back together, and when we get everything else put back together, then we'll see if the trains will run over it, which, by the way, is the point, the whole point, isn't it? Now, while we're here, hold on, let me move you just a little bit, and there we go. And let's go up here and let's see what kind of damage we did to this area here where these buildings were, and see if we can possibly make these buildings still work back here. Now, interesting thing about this building, I like this building. It may go better down here on this end now, because it's got this little shed that goes on the back. I don't know if that's going to work or not. And it's got this smokestack that goes somewhere. I don't know. That may not fit there anymore. And this one, the base hangs over now. I don't know. We also got this part of this building too that goes there. But then we got this construction scene that may still work. So This may just become urban renewal. I really like these buildings though, so now I have to figure out if I've got a place to put those now. I don't know. It's if it's not one thing, it's another, right? So we'll have to play with that a little more. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do there. That's another one. I've also got that area down there to work on. I want to finish up doing some landscaping and make this scene here that you can't see now, of course. Make this farm area better looking, and it's just I got all kinds of stuff to do, and I need to be down here doing it. Don't you agree? I'll bet you do. But anyway, that's it for today. Newbie signing off now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and come back next time when we'll see what's gonna happen.